There's no cutting. We're not cutting. One thing I did say is that I didn't want to get wet tonight, and I'm now absolutely soaked. How you feeling this morning, mate?
Rough.
Just look at that light on the mountains behind me. There's a rainbow. It's time to retreat, isn't it?
There's something going on. Yeah, it's just breathtaking is the word. I'm so happy.
Hello there. Now, there is a lie in landscape photography that we have all believed at some point. I've fallen for it more times than I would care to admit. And it also explains why you can stand in front of a beautiful view like this and still come home disappointed. We're going to get to the bottom of what that is and how you can avoid it today, whilst out on a beautiful shoot in the Lake District with a very special guest. So I'd love it if you were to come with me. Let's go. Before we get going today though, this video is sponsored by Squarespace. If you need a domain name, a website or an online store, make your next move with Squarespace. Right, I'm very excited to say that my guest today, or guess the right word, is the one and only Mali Davis.
Looking very bald. Hello everyone.
Now mate, what the theme of today's video is really about is the impermanence of the landscape, or landscape photography generally, things change. And we've just come up here and had a very unfortunate example of that with a tree that Mali loves. Tell us about it, mate.
Yeah, this silver birch was such a wee tree, very fragile. And it's been here for a while and we've come up and it's gone. It's snapped. A little bit of heartbreak, but do you know what? Isn't that just nature? And isn't that just typical now? Look at this.
I think the heavens are about to open. We're staying overnight. We've come out for a little shoot before sunset, but that's obviously not how this is going to go. There's no rest for the wicked as it's starting to rain. And I'm sleeping in the car, so I don't want to get particularly that wet. Right, lots to do, lots to talk about. It's going to be a good one.
This is madness.
It doesn't take long, does it? I think it's actually just skirting past us, isn't it?
Yeah, it's squalls that are moving. Beautiful to see though.
It's gone dark as well, hasn't it?
Right now though, we're getting some real mood, aren't we?
We are.
Look at this blanket coming in here, where it's just filtered light. Beautiful. If we get the sun behind this, and there's a good chance we will, the sadness and thoughts of this wee tree might just feel a bit better.
Plus you've got a shot now that's even more important, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Right, so I'm set up for my first shot because the weather is closing in on us. It's about half an hour before sunset, and looking at the forecast, there is some torrential rain on its way in. But one of the things that is true in landscape photography is that very often it takes more than just turning up to a location and shooting a view. This scene right in front of me here is very flat today. It's not going to make the best photo, and I'm going to have to work pretty hard with the edit to make it reasonable. But I just want to get something in the can tonight, because we're going to sleep in the van and the car tonight, and then be up there tomorrow. But like I said, so much of landscape photography is impermanence, and I think it's that impermanence that over the last 4 years or so, 4 or 5 years, I've completely fallen in love with. Because I don't do much international travel, I find myself coming back to the same places in the UK over and over and over again, and I don't get bored of it. And it's because of that impermanence. That tree was here last time Mali was here, now it's gone. But for me, it's mostly about the weather and the conditions, because in the UK we are blessed with crazy weather, a variety of weather, sometimes all seasons in a single day. I think that's what this shoot's going to be about. It's always been like this when Mali and I have been out together. It's what keeps landscape photographers coming back over and over and over again. I fall into the trap all the time of thinking you can just plan a shoot, come out and get a good shot, and it doesn't work like that. You've got to come out over and over and over again, or just go for a walk and see what happens. The trick is really just to get out and do it. Brave the weather. Brave the weather. Enjoy the moment, because it's just started to rain again now and things are changing. It might make this shot really different and really interesting. Mate, this is actually looking pretty nice now.
Yeah.
I'm struggling with focus, mind. Yeah. talk to the good people at home for a second, will you?
Oh,
Need to put my coat on.
Right, he's getting his jacket on. We've really just dashed out for the night shoot, but I tell you what, it's these conditions, and he's talking about impermanence there. I couldn't agree more, because it's always just a one-off. It's always just a chance, a glimpse at maybe getting something. This behind us here with Rydal, it's not doing what we want, but does it really matter? Nah. Getting wet, getting out with the camera and just enjoying it. Good to be with the big man today. Let's have a look what he's doing now.
I'm panicking.
Water everywhere.
Amateur hour.
I'm doing that, and it's yeah, the camera's following me. Cut. There you go, mate.
We're not cutting. There's no cutting. We're not cutting.
Cut, man.
I've just, whilst I put my coat on, I've just flicked it round to shoot a horizontal one, and just like that, it's gone again. But there is weather coming in from across. Oh, right. I'll show you the best of what I've got there. It's going to be one of those chaotic types of videos, and I'll try and bring a bit of calm and a bit of the message I'm trying to put across today.
Yeah.
Man, I apologise for the early chaotic nature of this video, but the conditions are changing so fast. It's so exciting. It's also really slippery in the foot on a load of moss. Let's get over to where Mally is, over here. See, oh yes, this is it, isn't it, mate?
Look at the layers. It's spectacular.
Yeah.
What a view.
Right, put everything down quickly.
It really needs a bit of time to think about foreground and what have you. But other than that, this is superb.
Right, everything's fogging up.
There it comes again.
I'm just, oh, it's looking good. The place where I just was is looking great now as well. Oh man, it's one of those shoots already.
Yeah, isn't it?
I'm doing a piss poor job of showing people what's going on as well. Got Helm Crag coming in and out of the mist with a really orange tone to the clouds and the rain. Obviously the sun is over there, behind there somewhere, and it's giving everything this orange glow, which is just fascinating. The layers in the hills contrasted against the green trees in the foreground. It's a fascinating shot, and I probably am messing it up big time. That's the thing. Let's try and, oh no, actually that's not too bad. I decided that I was going to stay dry tonight because I'm sleeping in the car, and with no real way of getting dried off, we might have to go down to the pub in order to dry off. The things that Mally and I do to bring you content. It's tough, mate, isn't it? It's been that, look how dramatic that is. Looks amazing. It's that first line of trees at the bottom of the frame going up to Helm Crag, all the other mountains, there's layers. That's kind of what I'm going for. I've no idea if it's going to work out. I've just been pointing at my camera. I can't really see what's going on because there's so much rain. But all I do know is that I'm absolutely loving it. Let's try that once more. Little wipe while the timer's on. Take everything away. And I think I've got something there. Right. Shall we I feel like it's time to retreat, isn't it? Could be a bit thundery in a minute as well. It's getting really, really heavy as well. Right, keep shooting away on that. It's coming in waves. Whew! One thing I did say is that I didn't want to get wet tonight, and I'm now absolutely soaked. I need to get in these woods, because if it gets wet tonight, it's not going to be dry by the morning. I'm going to be putting wet clothes on for the shoot in the morning. Oh God, man, this rain is absolutely nuts. It's got everywhere. Just heading back to the cars now. I am drenched from head to toe, and there's basically no chance of getting dry at any point. So, good morning. It was an interesting night. Lots of rain, but I was pretty comfortable in my car, if I'm honest. And thankfully have managed to just about get dry. How long that's going to last, I'm not sure. It's, let me just spin you around. You'll see Mally. See him in the darkness there. It's looking pretty interesting. Clouds everywhere, a bit of blue sky. So I'm feeling fairly optimistic at the moment. That may be misplaced though, but the cloud hanging over the mountains is looking really lovely. So we'll get up there, give it our best shot and see what happens. Right, we're on the way up and I've just stopped for a quick shot of this very lovely little pond. I don't think it is man-made actually, but it's very lovely. Some lovely colour in the sky with the clouds. Not the most straightforward shot because that tree is really quite large and I'm not going to get it all in my frame, but I think it's worth a go at this point in the day. Now, the second biggest lie that I want to talk to you about today is the assumption that good gear is going to get you good shots. I've kind of bragged about it for a number of years now, but I'm still using the Canon 5D Mark IV. And Mally and I were talking last night at the pub about medium format cameras, things like the Fujifilm GFX 100 and all the Hasselblads you see these days. Now, they do produce absolutely incredible files. They are lovely cameras. For the vast majority of the time, you don't need all that resolution. The only reason you need that is if you're going to print very big and you want very fine detail when viewing it close up. I've found more recently that this 5D Mark IV still does the job in 99% of situations. I also quite like having the optical viewfinder. Any camera these days is a good one. It's hard to buy a bad camera. Even phones are doing incredible things these days. The point is just to come out and enjoy it, whatever gear you've got. I'm very guilty, and I still do this to this day, when I'm starting something new, a new project, and that desire to buy something new is really difficult to overcome because the gear isn't what makes good pictures, it's you. You make good pictures. I'm at f11, 1/6 of a second in ISO 100. There's some rocks just in front of me here which I'm not going to have in the frame, I don't think. Then I've got the bank around the other side with the ferns and all the green, the big tree which I've cut in half, and then some nice colour in the sky and the mountain in the distance. It looks nice. And this camera's fogging up from all the rain from last night. It's spitting a bit this morning, but everything, all my gear is just so wet, and you can see that we're fogging up. Let me just take this off. Oh, goodness me. I look tired, don't I? Let's put that back on. Oh, that's better. Right. Let's get this one more time. Have a quick look at that. Oh yeah, the clouds look nice. It's okay. The tree is the problem. It's sort of cut off in half, but it's still quite a pretty scene. I'll play around a little bit and see what you think. How you feeling this morning, mate?
Rough. Nothing to do with those 3 Peronis I had. Honestly. It's beautiful. Apart from that aeroplane that's now... it was so silent then, just the odd murmur of birds. That's what you want, isn't it? You know, we're here with camera. I was just thinking then, I was taking a composition, looking and thinking, ah, shit. Didn't like the look of the composition, not getting anything from the image. And then just a moment washed over me of like, it doesn't matter, there'll be another.
No, absolutely
There'll be another.
Right, it is a very exciting moment. Just look at that light on the mountains behind me. There's a rainbow as well. It's absolutely insanely beautiful, absolutely stunning. It highlights the third biggest lie about landscape photography that we believe as well. The trap we fall into. Oh my goodness, look at that rainbow. It's getting bigger and bigger, almost vertical because it's so early in the day. Lie number 3 is that landscape photography, it's something that you can control because we plan. We take time thinking about where we're going to go. We look at maps, we look at weather. There's so much preparation that goes on. But the truth is, you have no control. We don't control the landscape. We don't control the weather. Mally and I have been through the ringer last night and this morning trying to get gear dry, and look at the reward with no control whatsoever. We've run up this hill having seen that light on the mountain like a couple of madmen. And now it's just huge reward. The decision I'm trying to make is the composition, because it looks pretty good wide. The light on the trees is insane. Oh. The rainbow looks good. The light on the mountain is amazing. And the rainbow is just getting bigger and bigger. I think I'm going to zoom in a little bit because I've done a wide shot, which is nice. Let's now zoom in a touch, see if I can do this one-handed. Right, actually, that's pretty nice. Personally, I don't like having man-made objects in my scene. The houses look really pretty in the light, but it really isn't the sort of photography I want to do. So I think I've cut them out now. I've got the lovely light on the trees as the clouds are coming over. The rainbow looks great. The mountain in the distance looks amazing. It's just a great scene. Let's have a look. Oh yes. Just classic Lake District. This is why you should go and hit the link down below and check out my 4-day, 3-night workshop in the Lake District in February. These are the kind of conditions we might get. It might be snowing, but it's going to be awesome, whatever happens. You're not going to have a whole load of control. It's going to be manic and fun and collaborative and creative. Staying in a lovely spa hotel as well. So there'll be none of that nonsense that Mally and I went through last night. It'll be comfortable. You'll be able to get dry in the evenings if we get a bit wet. So yeah, hit the link down below and check that out, because it's going to be a good one.
I've underexposed it quite a lot. It's just stunning. You don't get these moments all the time. The rainbow's coming back. It's this V shape of cloud. It's gorgeous. I need to vlog, but I'm getting the shots. The rainbow's moving.
Before I started talking to the camera then, I did get some shots. I've done a couple of things. I've done a panorama, zoomed right in, so I'm just getting the mountains. That bit of rainbow was starting to explode into it as well, so I'm happy with that one. It was very rushed. I didn't set the tripod up accurately, although I think I've got pretty lucky with it. Yeah, then I've got a closer in one, wide one. I'll show you all of them now. I'd love to hear in the comments down below what you think as it starts to rain again. Again, showing that we have no control. We're part of the landscape when we're out here. We're visitors to this place, and you've just got to go with it. You've got to roll with what the landscape provides you. No control. But if you're comfortable with that, you can find that flow and go with it and enjoy it. Right, I've set up for another shot and the conditions are just crazy. The sun's coming out and I found a little moment of calm up on the side of this hill. I think it's probably a good moment to let you know about today's sponsor, who is Squarespace. And in my opinion, Squarespace is just the best place for photographers to build their own website. Mally, who's your website with?
Squarespace.
Are they good?
Brilliant, dead easy.
It is, that's a good point. It's just so easy to do. You don't need any technical knowledge. If you can drag boxes around on Windows, then you can use Squarespace. You can use one of their beautiful templates to get started, or they now have an AI feature called Design Intelligence, which you can use to build a custom template that will help you write copy, the written part of your website, which is not always the easiest. Also, Squarespace will then grow with you. So you can start with a simple gallery where your images are going to look big, bold and beautiful, way better than they look on social media. If you want to, you can then convert your website into an online store, so you can start selling things like books, workshops, tours, calendars, mugs, cups, whatever you can think of photography related, you can sell it on Squarespace. And that's just as easy to do. I've been using Squarespace for years and I've never looked back. I just wish I'd discovered them sooner. They've got award-winning customer service, and I think it's just a great project to take you through the rest of this year. So hit the link down below or go to squarespace.com to start your free trial today. And then if you like what you've created, use the offer code FIRSTMAN. That's right, FIRSTMAN. Tell them I sent you there. You get a new website, I get the credit for sending you there, and Squarespace get a new customer, and you get 10% off as well. Everybody wins, and it's a beautiful thing. We're now up to this absolutely stunning little tarn. There's reeds in the water, it's looking lovely, the sun's out, everything is feeling very good. It's also another perfect example of where another big lie, or a thing we get told sometimes, or a thing that gets portrayed, is that there is a right way to do landscape photography. I have a certain way of doing it. I like to be slow, I like to use a tripod. Being with Mally is a good example as well, because he shoots in quite a different way to me. He hand holds a lot more than I do. He likes to run and gun at the same time as spending lots of time in the landscape. There's no formula to follow. That's true of your compositions as well. There are rules that we can use, but you don't have to follow them. There are things you can plan, there are things you can do, but today's just been absolutely chaotic. There's no way I would teach anyone to do what I've done today, because it's just been madness with the weather. And you have to kind of be dynamic and adjust and do your best. You might come away disappointed you missed one thing, but then you're going to have captured some other stuff. It's exciting. There's no right way to do it. So yeah, just go out there and enjoy yourself. I do think getting out in the rain is good though. It's definitely worth a try if you've not done it. Mally's lens has fogged up a little bit now. This camera's been struggling a bit. But the old Canon 5D Mark IV is indestructible. Right, so I'm set up for my final shot of the day, of the morning, in fact. It's only about 8:30 in the morning. It's been just absolutely stunning though. And I've come round to this side of the tarn with the reeds, the tarn, bit of water, and then those mountains in the distance with that low hanging cloud. Just looks amazing. I've got it at a really wide angle though to make it work. I'm just going for f11, 1/100th of a second, because it's quite bright now at ISO 100. Really wide angle, so in fact the mountains and the clouds are quite small in the distance, but these reeds are just so beautiful that I want them to be a big part of the image. I've got the light kind of coming in from the side, which looks nice, still got a little bit of warmth in it, and then this kind of path of the water is a nice leading line up into the middle ground of the water, and then yeah, the hills in the distance. The biggest lie, if you haven't picked that up yet in this video, it's been chaotic. I probably haven't communicated all that well what I'm trying to say. The biggest lie is that the landscape is permanent, because it isn't. It changes. And I think that's part of the privilege of being a landscape photographer, is that we can get out here and capture that impermanence. Trees, we've been talking about, clouds, weather, light. That's why when you get a really good image, it stands out amongst all the others, because you've gone to the trouble of being there. It's not luck. People say it's luck all the time. It's really frustrating. It's not luck. You've gone to the effort to get your backside into that location at that moment of impermanence. And within that impermanence is beauty. Maybe beauty itself is impermanent. Life is fleeting. And as landscape photographers, we get to capture those little moments. And I just think that's such a privilege. But it's very easy to fall into the mistake of thinking, oh yeah, that'll be there another time. I can come back and do that another time. Because that isn't always true. Before we sign off, I just want to say a final farewell to Mally. Any final thoughts today of this mad shoot, mate?
Yeah, it's just breathtaking is the word for me. It's been a while since I've had a day out like this. there's something going on. When we go out, if we don't get destroyed by the weather, we've not had a good shoot. We've not put a shift in. But you know, that's it now. I'm so happy. What do you think? It's just been incredible, hasn't it?
Yeah, amazing.
Go and join Adam in this incredible landscape. Next February, is it? It is. It's going to be cold, but it'll be worth it. It really will.
Yeah, hit the link down below, check it out, really appreciate that. And I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you on another one very, very soon. Bye.